All right, this is a replay of today. I didn't trade today, but yeah, I'm going to replay it and see how I would have traded it just to get in that rep. All right, so um, let's see. Well, let's just try to use these charts, honestly. So we're at the highs on a few of these charts where we're near. Okay, so we've already taken out the high on ES and NASDAQ, and we've already taken out the news Fed level. So, oops. What the heck? Why is it? Oh, okay, so we've taken out this short-term high, and now we have bearishness here. Um, so yeah, I would have either been looking for some sort of short or a long if we did back down, and probably would have waited to the open. But we'll just replay it and see if there's anything as we go. And this is starting at 7:10, so I wouldn't be trading yet. So now it's 7:15, 7:30. So yeah, this is way too early. So I wouldn't be here till 8 o'clock. All right. So it's 8 o'clock. Dow Jones has displaced the upside. I got some old drawings on here. We've got some equal highs here, so maybe we're going to set up some sort of short. Nasdaq's being stronger, so nothing there for me to trade. So yeah, we'd be waiting for 8:30. So right at 8:30, yeah, we've nothing much. Okay, so there's some SMT. So when I trade this, there's a failure and soup here, but that's just a small time frame SMT. So whoa, is that the open? Whoops. So where shows it? There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be looking to trade any of this. So yeah, is that the open now? So we're 5 minutes before the open. We're gonna pull back in stuff. We're at the all-time high, or not all-time high, we're at the prior high. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be trading this. Maybe I'm too zoomed in or zoomed out. If I zoom in, there's highs here. We soup the highs. We create bearish SMT here as a short, but I wouldn't have traded that since it's a little bit past the 8:30 level. If it happened right at 8:30, then I would have probably wanted to try that. But yeah, we come down. Everything's making lower lows. Right, 1 minute before the open, we get a nice little pop. So yeah, there's nothing for me there. Okay, maybe 1 minute. So 1 minute into the open, I could have seen this being a short, but I probably would have wanted to short Nasdaq because technically there's SMT into this high and SMT there. So I would have wanted to see um, smaller time frame here. In which case, we both took out the equal highs. We both made this high here, and now we have now we got bullish SMT with ES taking out these lows. So that could be along there, but I don't know if I would trade that. And then we do have SMT again here. So this could have been a long. There's equal lows here if you're paying attention. Right there, that could have been a long right there to the highs, or like back to this high. So let's just see. Yeah. But there's just no way I think I would have known that. If we look at the open for the tie did open up slightly bearish. So yeah, I don't think I would have traded that. That is a setup though, so I think I need to be more paying attention to these smaller time frames here. That just shows that whenever we get an SMT and we're still bullish, then it ends up working really well, even on these smaller time frame ranges that are really no news. So with no news, I should have zoomed in and I should have had areas of interest marked out. So this was a sweep of the London high into yeah. So and then this is where we had. So I guess this is just an arbitrary low that we did SMT, but it is a inversion PD array, so it does make sense that it SMT here. And if I really need to keep in mind that there's amazing setups even when there's no news. So that there's a very clear, obvious long on Nasdaq, especially when ES makes a lower low. When ES makes a lower low, and it does it not only on an intermediate or term range for whatever the trade you're looking at is, and it does it, and then it does it again on into not only on in the higher time frame range, but it creates smaller time frame SMT here with equal lows and all that. That is just so clean for a long. Holy cow! So yeah, I'm gonna have to upload this and keep this as a little reminder that longs in Nasdaq, even if we're higher time frame weak, are still great. And if there's no reason to um, look for a short, then don't short. We had no SMT at the open besides this arbitrary SMT, which wasn't important obviously because it just ripped it out and didn't care. So let's just skip ahead and look what happens. There we go. ES comes lower, while YM also comes lower, but doesn't create any SMT there yet. Besides just with if we take out the low. If we take out the low, then that will be interesting on ES. On ES or the Dow. So we had SMT here. Is that a reason to get long? I think I would have liked to wait for there. There we go. Now we have SMT here with the Dow and ES. And NASDAQ is just doing the classic retrace and bouncing. So technically you could get long NASDAQ maybe here. Yeah, that's probably long there NASDAQ. All right, let's use 1 minute chart. Yep, there you go. Another long playing out on Nasdaq. So I really need to be aware of, yeah, especially even on this pullback. I would have had time to analyze the flow and see that it was still bullish, or not the flow, the tide was bullish, and there was no news, or the S&P here wasn't valid because it didn't happen at the right time. So cool. I like that. That's a good replay. Calling it here. I'm gonna upload this and then probably do a write up on it at some point.